Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Camden College. So this is the area where we teach tiling, and the students were here last week in this section learning different aspects of tiling. So they learned of the different sizes of tiles. They learned how to cut the tiles with the tile cutters. And you can see they made a fair bit of a mess by cutting different sizes. They were learning how to cut. Okay. They learned how to use different tools, different trowels for different sized tiles, for different floors, finer teeth for wall. They learned how to use the mixers, how to mix glue and adhesive, how to use different angles, how to lay tiles on the wall, how to put the spacers on. So it's very important to learn about different leveling and techniques. They had a practice with the floor. So this is technically a shower, and they were practicing how to lay out the tiles in the shower, how to lay on the floor. Then they had a practice with a grout. And this is an area of, for example, a bigger bathroom. Technically there would be a vanity here to wash your hands and a mirror there. And what they were learning is how to do the floor tiles and how to do the wall tiles. So they had a practice run all last week in measuring, leveling, cutting. Also on this side they learn about, before they start to tile, on how to waterproof different areas. So technically there would be a bathtub in there. What are the different things that we need to waterproof it? And these are the different chemicals that are used in Australia for waterproofing. So this is a shower area, a bathroom area, as you can see. But there is a technique in terms of how we waterproof this whole area. Just showing you a different area. So this is where students learn to lay bricks, and they learn with the basics, how to actually mix the mud using a wheelbarrow, using machinery, working how much concrete's going to go in there and the mixture between the sand. And then they learn to lay in a straight line. And you can see each week they are practicing with different types of brick, getting the finishes right to make sure the line is straight. You can see the difference in the mortar, so that's their practice. And they learn to use also to build piers. So we need to be able to make sure that we're able to lay square. This is what they're learning. And they learn to use different tools, learn to use a level, how to use the trowel, okay, how to clean the bricks, all these different tools. You get a chance to practice. So bricklaying is very highly in demand in Australia. A lot of students are taking on bricklaying because at the moment for laying one brick is about $2. Yeah, so it's very exciting. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to our carpentry area. Now this area is zoned off. We try to simulate the same environment that it would be outside if you had to work somewhere. So as you can see, it's all fenced off with a construction fencing. You can see there's a danger sign. No unauthorised person allowed because it's construction work. And this is a sign that you would see on Australian construction sites indicating the PPE that should be worn. As you can see, I'm wearing the boots, which is labelled the boots. Okay. It tells you there's no alcohol. These are the rules that you have to apply by if you want to go onto the construction site. So we teach students here all aspects of carpentry, how to build wall frames, how to build trusses, and the different aspects of framing as well. We teach them a set out, so how to actually do basic set out to make sure they get their angles right and so forth. So we teach them how to read plans, because carpentry is probably one of the heaviest courses. It has about 34 units. And carpentry in Australia, it's all about being able to read the plans. So we teach them how to read those plans, which is very important. How to use the different tools. So there's lots of different guns that we can use, a lot of different drivers, different saws. We need to make sure in different aspects of where they're used. So we teach students on how to make the subfloor from the ground up, how to do a deck, how to set it all out, how to line it up. We teach them how to do a house frame, how to put lintels in. The spacing between the frames is very important. how to put the window in, how to do the trusses. This is a small room on how the trusses are placed. Typical Australian roof structure is the pitch type roof, and we teach them the different connectors that are used in carpentry to bring a house together. So you can see for larger timbers, these are the hangers, and to fix it, these are the plates to fix the timbers together. And in smaller elements, this is for bracing, this is for the post. Different tie downs and different chemicals that are used, different types of nails. You can see with the framing here, it's about tie down. So you can see this here. This is, in Australia you have a lot of wind loads. So the houses in Australia are made out of timber. So with a lot of wind they actually move. So these are the steel rods that are used to tie it to the ground. You have different bracing sheets. So the bracing sheets are there so the house doesn't twist. The frame doesn't twist. So the students need to learn and understand not just in terms of timber and how to put it together, but also the engineering and the mechanical of it as well. Okay, thank you. Well, we started yesterday, so we're going to make sure we got the 2x2.